Hey everybody, this is Roach and welcome back to my Let's Play of Panzer Corps. It's been a week since I've done any type of recording. I had some health problems relating to the weather and everything. It's boring. You're not gonna, you shouldn't care. It's okay. I'm back now with the invasion of Norway, which were taking place, I believe, in early 1940 after our conquest of Poland, which not necessarily went off without a hitch, but it might as well have. Who cares? So we're going to put some replacements in for these guys. Going to get everybody back up to full strength as much as we can. With some of the ones that have some experience to spare, we're going to allow them to some normal experience, while the ones that are less so will get in the prestige experience ones that cost a bit more. Okay, this needs to be upgraded. Oh, we have grenadiers now. That's interesting. Oh, and we have half tracks. Huh. And that costs 100. We do have enough to have a half track mounted infantry, mechanized infantry. So I think we're going to do that. It may not be the most economical use of our prestige, but it definitely gives us some bonuses because with the covered trucks, they can't attack, while the half-tracks do have a limited attack strength, so that's good. I wonder, is there any upgrade for the tanks? Yes, we do. We have Panzer 3Fs available, which are good. They cost more, so we're going to go half and half with these. Actually, you know what? We're going to wait, and we're going to see if there's any upgrades to our reconnaissance. There is. Yeah, we're going to get that one. Let's see. What about our mobile artillery? Nope, still the same. Huh. Yeah, we're going to want to replace this guy with a Sturm Panzer 1. It's going to cost us about half of our current prestige. We can upgrade this guy to, well, yeah, we're going to keep the 88 because it's still good for us to have. Okay, let's see. Is there anything extra? No. All right. Units to deploy. Okay. So 17 out of 17. We have 14 in reserve. I'm going to say we should probably, let's look into picking up ourselves a new, where's it at? Yeah, this would be worthwhile. A Stuka is good against anti-tank and probably decent against ships, I would assume. So we're gonna pick up that. So we have about 100 extra points left. So let's see what we can buy. Some Fallschirmjägers, actually. Yeah, we can't. Yeah, so we have to get unmounted infantry. Get some reconnaissance. Could get an anti-tank. Oh. Now, I can't recall if Norway has a heavy tank corps or like a tank corps at all. Like I'm not too familiar. It wouldn't hurt, definitely. Would not hurt. But you know what? We're probably just going to save. We have about 150. Yeah, we have 154 prestige left. We don't want to waste it all, so we're going to leave it at that. Now, we have captured a shoreline. So, we're just going to put our Junkers. We're going to put our Junkers on that airfield inland, along with, you know what? No, we're going to put the Bf-109 here because we're going to want to clear the way for these transport planes, which I'm pretty sure have Fallschirmjägers that are auxiliary to our units. So we want to make sure that they are available. Now, the Buchan Pioneers, not necessarily too useful on this map. There's really no rivers to ford, and really they're just going to be good for holding ground or assaulting dug-in troops. So they don't need a high priority, but what we do need is we need our infantry, our normal infantry up front and center pretty quickly, along with at least most of our tanks. So I'm going to put that in there. We'll have this guy land along with this guy, and we'll have him loop around, take this little peninsula, and then move down. He'll go here, he'll go here, and then we'll have the ground forces moving through there. We'll have the artillery come in a bit southerly towards that direction. The anti-aircraft, that's going to be, we're going to put him kind of back of the pack. Some more infantry up here. Going to put the other artillery piece here. We can put in the scouts. Now the scouts we're going to put up here because we're going to want to get them in quick and then rush them back here into this forest so that we can have good eyesight on this area. Because the majority, it looks like, of our objectives are actually on this side of the there. See, if we all landed here, though, we'd have the problem that we wouldn't be able to get as many of our... We wouldn't be able to support them as much. If we come up through here, with a small force coming up through here, we might be able to overpower this gun emplacement, or we can definitely use our bombers to take care of that. That is a... What is that? This is a heavy cruiser? We have a heavy cruiser and a destroyer? We might be able to deal with that from here as well. All right, so we're actually gonna put one infantry unit here, and this guy will move over here, along with the Fallschirmjägers, which probably land in the mountains, hold up there. We don't have anybody else to deploy, so let's move on to the next turn. Now this is unfortunately for me to say, like I consider myself to be a pretty big World War II buff, but the one major conflict that the German military went through that was a part of the overall World War II was the invasion of Norway. I barely know anything about it. It's actually the one I know the least about, which is I kind of find it kind of sad because it's an interesting little conflict apparently that I don't know about. Okay, hold on a second. Apparently, okay, so the BF-110's ours. Alright, so these Fallschirmjägers, we'll deploy them right down here. Actually, how are we going to do that? So how do we do this? Alright, so we're going to put them right here. Try and tie them down a bit. Push these guys here. Now what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to push up the Kriegsmarine forces to support our landings. Okay, so there we go. We have a 40mm anti-aircraft gun, which we can take care of right now, or at least partially take care of it. So this is an anti-submarine boat? Patrol boat? I'm not actually sure what that name means. Schucknil boot? I know that means boat. I know the second part of it, but I don't know what the first part means. Gonna have to look that one up. Okay, so you're gonna land in the hills over here. You're gonna move up through here. So there we go. Alright. Just press them a little bit. Give them something to think about. Okay, so what do we got? 5 to 0 and a 3 to 1. Okay, so we're going to go with the infantry. Nice good hit in the face there. Alright, they retreated. Alright. So we're also going to move our ships in along the shoreline here. These are the Booken Pioneers. We're going to move them across the shoreline. This is another infantry unit. Who are these guys? This is the Flak 88. We're going to move him for the second wave down here in these landing zones. I think, okay, this scout unit, we're going to push him in there. Yeah, that should work. The next, he'll move there, he'll move out. We'll be able to get that down. The Fallschirmjägers can land here, so that's a good strong force of about 4 units. We'll start pushing along the shoreline. Maybe clear out these, I guess these are landmines, I guess? Or not landmines, obviously. Yeah, might not have been... Oh. Okay. Well, that was not smart. So I guess we're going to have to move a bit more north and start taking on these infantry. And hopefully our southern forces can deal some damage to them. Wow. Did not expect that. And we'll plant our... Well, let's see here. No, I don't want to risk it. Infantry can deal with that. I'm going to put our aircraft over these. Oh, there we go. Nice good hit right there. Alright. I don't think there's anything else I have to control, so... No, doesn't look like it. Alright, so next turn. We have 14 turns to capture, it looks like 5 objectives. No, 3 objectives. 4. They're objectives. Oh... Like, why would they... Oh. Not my proudest moment. But then again, apparently from what I've heard about this particular invasion, not necessarily non-historical from the perspective of the Germans with how well this is going currently. Okay, so they're going to land. This one's going to land. This heavy fighter is going to attack them. There we go. Start landing on the shoreline. Okay, so he has no anti-aircraft capability. Clear the landing zone. There we go. There we go. Starting to get some headway here. Really? Sometimes I'm surprised by how incompetent some of my units can be randomly. Okay, move the 88 over there, move him down over here. Guess we're just gonna have to move a bit closer to the inland. Now, we really just need to clear the beaches before we start trying to take them again. Alright, so now they're in the mountains, and probably incredibly hard to deal with. Alright, so Again, not the best that could have happened here. Let's see. Doesn't look like I have anything else to do, so next turn. Not feeling the best. Okay, so the decisive victory doesn't seem like we're getting that. Gonna have to get those Fallschirmjägers reinforced. Yeah, we're gonna have to bomb those at some point. Alright, let's see here. Can we get you a full 9? Yes, we can. So, there we go. Get in those hills, deal with this guy. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna move over here. Start hitting those guys a bit. Alright. So the next thing we're going to do, come around. Move back a bit. Land him. Move him around. Alright, well, we got a little bit lucky there. Alright. There we go. Start dealing some damage here. Or miss. That would... I think that's the first time I've seen that happen. There we go. So it seems once their morale is pretty much destroyed, they're pretty easy to deal with. Alright, let's move over a bit. Let's go up a bit. Start dealing with these guys along the shoreline. Alright. Gonna start moving up into this, like, I don't know, delta channel, whatever. There we go. Probably a massive waste of military resources with that shot there, but, you know, whatever, that's fine. There we go, took that town. Move in here. Get a good hit. Liking this a lot better than I like that scout car. That whatever that was, the 223 or 222. Alright, so there we go with that. Now, we're going to move back to the airfield for refueling and rearm. Then the next sortie, I guess, we're going to move... Gonna move across again. I guess we're just gonna be moving up along here, or we could go this route and toward using the road lines. But I think I like the idea of capturing some of the coast, so we might split this big force. Now we don't have the most infantry, but actually we can mitigate that just a little bit. We can actually get our first grenadier, and we have enough for it with half track, so we're gonna do that. And there we go. We can actually spawn him right there. Next time, him, one of the infantry, one of the artillery, and one of the earlier model tanks will move up. Take this town in the mountains. Probably take that airfield and then move across. And everybody else will move down the shoreline, trying to capture everything along here, staying out of those guns for the most part. It's going to be the biggest problem. But we might be able to use these ships for some long-range bombardment of at least these... strong points and fortifications. Yeah, that looks good. Oh, and we can capture this town right here, which is another good thing. And then move off. Move across here. Don't want to deal with them coming back down. Alright, I don't think I have any more to... No, we can move him.